Hi YouTube. I was filming my frogs for my girlfriend, and I decided I would give them a little bit of film for you guys. You see those two in the corner where they're going wild, and there's this guy. Just kind of chilling here. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. Yeah, just was already observing them, so I thought I would get you guys some good video. These are the African dwarf frogs. You see these guys are swimming around each other on the corner over there. Like, I wonder if I might get some breeding action out of them. I'm not really sure if they're males or females. I definitely haven't had time to sex them out yet. Oh, give me 1 second. Got you guys up too high. I am just using the selfie stick thing. I'm not using it in tripod mode right now, but should make it a little bit more stable while viewing the tanks. Rainbow fish looking pretty good. I'd say they look their best in the morning. I usually don't observe the tanks very much in the morning because right now I'm always waking up late because I'm lazy. And yeah, so they look pretty good though. I have seen them here recently. One day at like 6 in the morning, I turned on the tank. I was doing something in the tank before I fell asleep. It was actually not when I woke up. It was, super late from my night. And I turned it on and was looking at them. And they were looking super fired up at 5 or 6 in the morning. Even though the light had only been on for like 10 minutes, they were looking so colorful. And there's supposed to be 6 in here, and I can see him in the reflection in the back on the right. He looks like he might be thinking about swimming up here. I was counting the shrimps the other day in these tanks because I noticed at least a couple shrimps have been getting eaten in there for sure. You see I got that clump of Java moss there. That's going to end up going outside here soon. But I know a couple shrimps are getting eaten in the frog tank. Like, I can just tell. I seen a piece of a body the other day, so I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But no big deal. I'm pretty much expected them to eat some. Here, let me drop you down. 1 second. One more second, guys. Almost got you set up here. But, yeah, I figured the frogs would eat some, so it's really not that big of a deal. This tank seems like it's doing the best on shrimp other than the 20-gallon, which is the one we just looked at. It does not have the frogs in it. It also has rainbows. And in my experience, both the two tanks that I have rainbow fish in, the shrimp are breeding really, really good. I've seen maybe like 50 in here the other day, and probably like 100 in the 20-gallon. But it's been breeding for a long time. The ones in here have not been in here for very long. And other than that, I had some nerites in here, and I see right here I got some shells. I already had some shells from dead nerite snails, but I'm just gonna, sorry if I twist you guys around the way, I'm just gonna visually check and see if I see any of them. I don't currently, oh, there's one in the back corner, so I at least see one. The bamboo shrimp are still doing the thing that bamboo shrimp like to do. Right there. And there's one behind him. I don't actually know if there's all 3 of them back there. I just see 2 of them. That guy's got his fans closed. I don't know what he's doing exactly. The one behind, hopefully he's doing okay. Maybe he might be trying to molt. So yeah. I should have like a mystery snail in here too. So I don't know where they all are, but they kind of hide too. Yeah. Oh, new Java fern to put outside. And yeah, all the all the plants in here looking freaking spectacular as usual. I really like the greens with the browns together, like look really, really good. I'll probably always keep Crips in my tanks. Crips are like one of my favorite plants. And then here's the big guy, his tank looking just as bad as ever. Oh, and one thing I noticed the other day in this tank that I already showed you guys, we're gonna go back there. I like the tanks in my room better because I look at them all day. So they're my favorite tanks. In this tank with the frogs, look at this. Let me see this. Those little tiny white roots coming out of the top of that plant. I'll fish it out 1 second. That is actually, I think, a dwarf aquarium lily. And I was not aware the dwarf aquarium lilies, look at my frog. What a ham. I was not aware the dwarf aquarium lilies made little baby plants like this, but you see, I have that dwarf aquarium lily. It's right there against the back wall. It's the like yellow leafed one. I know you can't really tell because lots of algae, but it's the one with the lily pads coming up to the top there. And the lily pads over there. But yeah, this is definitely gotta be a dwarf aquarium lily baby. Because if you look, I'm trying to get it to stay where I want it to. This little brown node here, that's like the bulb. So yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know exactly when, but at some point in time I'm gonna move that guy outside. I might just like nestle him into this moss kinda. Sorry, you guys can't see that. There you go. I kind of nestled him into the moss, and if the moss and him can join together, I'll just take the moss and him outside. So I call my plants by, like, if they're boys and girls. And you see, since I've let my shrimp spread out in here and been not feeding quite as much, some of these leaves are starting to grow nice leaves where they're not algae covered. So I'm pretty happy about that. Frogs, just so cute. Look at him. Even if they eat shrimp, they're so worth it. Look at how cute they are. Look at this little guy. That's a pretty good image of him right there. That looks about how he looks to my eye, so it's a good sign. And they seem to be pretty happy frogs. And there are people in my brother's room, so you guys are just gonna have to ignore them. I'm gonna try, I think I need it a little bit lower. I'm gonna just go ahead and get my thing the right size. I think his dresser is about the same size as mine. I'm coming in, boys. I'm showing off this fish tank.
Hell yeah, man. What you doing? You playing the game?
Not right now.
So
About to play some RuneScape. I wish the fish would be out. I think they're just not because you guys are in here. Look how cool that Nerite looks. Yeah, the shrimp are out. Shrimp are vibing.
Yeah, they're definitely vibing.
The fish like to hide behind the Java fern. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get you guys back there. I can't see what you guys are seeing, but maybe you guys can see the fish back there. But yeah, they like to hide behind the Java fern. Oh, there's one of them out. A couple of them out there. And those are the emerald dwarf rasboras. A lot of duckweed in this tank. Sorry about the butt crack show, guys. At least it's not on camera. It looks pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, it's super clear. The water in the tank is actually super clear.
I'm thinking about getting more of those fish. Put like 8 more of them in there.
Oh yeah.
That might be a little more active. So yeah, guys, that was the last tank out of the tanks. that I have right now. Like I said, I might be planning on getting those. You guys might not be able to see my face. I'll just put it on the tank. I might eventually take some of my rainbows and put them in here, and if my buddy breeds his rainbows, those new Luminatus rainbows, I might put those in the tank in my room. So I would move the rainbows from my room into this tank, and I don't think it would overload this tank. Seems like it would be pretty good, and then the shrimp won't breed out of control quite as crazy. And then I would get a couple more Emerald Dwarf Rasboris and put them in the tank that we just looked at with the other Emerald Dwarf Rasboris, because I think that they would definitely be a little more active if that was the case. If they had more buddies in there. Look at this guy. This guy's fired up here. He looks good. He doesn't look quite as good on camera. But he's really spreading his fins out and stuff right now. Getting his fins all extended. And I think I definitely have a few boys and a few girls in here. Like, that guy's definitely got to be a boy. Gosh, it's so hard for it to focus. I wish they'd go back in the light. Oh, wow. That guy there is definitely grown. Those are one of those new bristle nose that came in. That guy's definitely grown up a little bit. I seen the other one earlier. I know that's not the same one as earlier because it's way bigger. Yeah. So, oh, this tank just turned off. Turns off early, sorry guys. So yeah, oh, and so since here pretty soon I'm not going to have my summer tub in, like my green water out here, this right here might be home to a new fish tank, a 5-gallon fish tank, and I would, if I do get a tank in here eventually, it's going to be home to, it's trying to focus, that says Aquarium Co-op. It's a Phoenix, a 5-gallon light for an aquarium, a Phoenix Stingray. Those are my favorite lights. They're cheap and affordable, and they do really, really good. They give me really awesome plant growth. You could go with like a Planted Plus, or like what is this, like the Fluval 2.0 thing or whatever, like the new one that's all crazy, but I don't really love it. It's just like more money, and this one works pretty good for me, so yeah. But maybe here pretty soon I'll have a 5-gallon tank down here, and I will have scuds and possibly Daphnia, something like that inside. Some kind of freshwater live food for my fish, and we will get some babies going. I mean, look at these fish are like I didn't feed any fish today. I didn't feed any fish. I don't know if you can see, but they look chubby. Like, they look good, really, really good. Like, these fish are well fed already. I mean, yeah, there's like, you know, in every tank you're gonna have your like little runt, but they're all surviving and they're all looking really, really healthy, and I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. Let me count here. There's the guppy. Let me count them here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I counted all 10 right there. So there are all 10 here. And you can see the guppies at the very, very surface just chilling out. Let's see. Let's look at him from the top. This should be interesting. Oh, he ran away. It's so hard to tell because the fish are going crazy. They think I'm feeding them. Oh, you see him? There he is. He's so tiny. He's a baby. I love it. He's taken so long to grow up just because I think he's got so many other things in here kind of competing for food. Like those, look at how fast those rainbows are really fast. Look, they think there's food in here. They think that I have fed them. This is what they do when they get fed. They just swarm. So yeah, guys, that is my video today. Have a wonderful day. Sorry I had some people over, but I thought I'd get another video on the fish tanks out for you guys. Have a good night. Oh.